Okay. We're here with Wandalyn at Valley Star. And Wanda, I want to say thank you for taking some time out today. We're talking about parent engagement. Tell me about Valley Star and what you do here.
Good morning, Terry, and you are so welcome, and thanks for coming and looking at our facility here. We'll start with, this is considered our D Street office, and we have been here a little bit over 10 years. We went from Valley Star Children and Family Services, providing services to our school population and counseling with children and families, to Valley Star Community Services. Now all of our services are in-house here at our site. My role particularly, I started here a little bit over 3 years ago, headed up our Interagency Youth Resiliency Mentoring Program, and more recently have promoted to Program Manager. I have the mentoring program as well as promoting resiliency in African American children. And this particular program, we are in 3 elementary schools working with children 5 to 11 years of age, providing services, intervention, cultural awareness, mentoring. And then we also work with the parents to help support them in developing tools and strategies to help their children succeed in school. And we've been funded for the next 3 years, and so we are real excited about the work that we're doing.
Excellent. Congratulations. Let's talk about the realness of parent engagement. What is parent engagement, and how does it work, and what benefit is it to the school and to the child?
Well, that is definitely a good question. Let me start with myself, as I'm a parent of 2. My oldest is 27, will be 28 this year. My baby is 26. And it was really important for me to be very involved in the school. Every school year, I met their teacher. I went to visit their classes. You know, and there were some students that struggle academically, but I was always there. Right now, we are living in a time, especially for our African American students and parents, they're not engaged. There's hopeless on both sides. The parents, young parents, didn't get their parenting, having difficult time parenting, not supporting their students. The students not feeling supported by their parents. Then they go to the schools, not feeling supported by the teachers. They're just looked at, their behavior, not getting that one-on-one support that they need. And so that's why currently our African American children, their referral rate to the office is high, suspension and expulsion, that our ESL students are excelling more than our Black students. And we did an assembly that showed the difference and why. And one of our kindergarten class, and this was an ELS class, and the teacher was Hispanic that spoke Spanish. All the students were Hispanic, that English is their second language. She was relating to them. She was warm and loving. The class was happy, engaged. And my team looked at that and they said, that's the missing piece, that our students in San Bernardino Unified, they don't see teachers that look like them. They don't have that home type of environment that what I grew up with, that my teacher, Miss Brenda Martin, went to the same church I did, that went to my grandma's table for dinner. That community engagement, this is the piece that we are missing for our Black students to start excelling and improving because they're very capable.
And so you talk about community engagement, you talk about teachers that look like the students. What is it that schools are not doing when it comes to community engagement?
Not being involved. The 3 schools that we're on, 2 of the schools I've seen 1 black teacher. One of the schools I haven't seen an African American teacher. One of the schools I've seen an African American administrative support person and a couple of instructional aides or yard duty aides, and then everyone else is of a different race. And one of the school, we've got, let's say, 26% African American students. The other school, it's 28%, and our last school, about 17% African American. But there's no one that looks like them, that can relate to them. And some of the experience that we've just encountered in this last couple of months, that, you know, teachers' role is to teach, and I applaud them for that because that's their job. But that connection, if they don't have a parent that won't go to a parent-teachers conference, go to that house. There is no excuse of not having a parent-teachers conference, because usually our students, they live right across the street, right down the street. It's a block away. And so when our teachers, our principals, our board of supervisors are now getting more engaged in their community, the connection is there. We are a people that we love everybody. And when we are received with love, we're just going to get love back.
You know, one of the big issues is about marketing, the engagement piece. A lot of talk about charter schools. Charter schools are marketing, they're out to the churches. A lot of them are promoting about the value of their programs. Do you think that the traditional schools, K through 12, have somehow missed that responsibility or opportunity to get out to the community and really promote their agenda, their programs? You know, we talk about Common Core, but are we really getting those educators into the community like some of the charter schools?
I do, Terry. I think that they've missed that mark a little bit. And it's just a simple, when I saw an example, my principal at one of the schools I work with at a mall, she was going to dinner, we were going to the movies. It was a simple engagement that we talked. We shared about what our program is going to do in the school. We were excited. I listened to her, what her goals and what she wanted. And just that simple connection, few minutes at a mall, at one of our local malls here. I'm almost certain that teachers have saw parents and students. Did they engage that parent or student, or did they just kind of like walk away? That was a perfect opportunity to talk about the goals of what that teacher wants, especially for that student. It's very important. It's the most important. It's relationship. We are people that thrive on relationship. Yes, our teachers do need to get out into the community more.
Very good. And what information or comments do you have for parents about the importance of being a part of the education process of their children at the school level?
I go back to what I said earlier. As my children, when they were in their developmental years and in elementary, junior high, and high school, I was at that school first day, every day, continually throughout the year, talking with that teacher, seeing, what they're doing academically and also behaving in class, not just listening to, my daughters and sons report about what they're doing, and then, getting information from that teacher. And I also would tell teachers, I just don't want to hear negative things. I want to hear some positive things about my student. And we work together. Their job is to teach. My job is to parent. We tag team because my son and daughter would be with that teacher for 4, 5, 6 hours in a day. And I wanted to build that relationship. It's very important for parents to know that they're the parent. Teaching starts at the home to prepare them going to school. They've got to get involved. And with our resiliency program, we are really being instrumental to support our parents, to encourage them, to walk by them, to even go pick them up, to take them to school, and be very supportive. We had an incident with one of our parents, made a poor choice, got into an argument with the principal, and said things that she shouldn't have said, and was banned from the school. She had 2 kids going to that school, so then her children are feeling like, I don't gotta listen, and they were having some behavioral problems. When we met with that parent, she was very remorseful. She took responsibility of her action and wanted to apologize. The principal didn't want to apologize, didn't even want to have a meeting at first, but as we advocated and we just been instrumental, we were able to set up that meeting with the principal and the parent. The parent apologized. She is now being able to go to the school to support her son and daughter. And with a carrot for us in our program, she is helping us in our after school program piece. We're there 2 days a week. Her son now is just happy. Went back and told my staff, Miss Kim, my mom is able to come to the school. Made such a difference. I truly believe that parents want to do, they want more, and it's up to the resiliency program and community programs to really support them and look at their strengths and not their weaknesses.
And that's very important. And part of it is having the right tools and the resources. And you have a book, you have a curriculum.
Yes.
And maybe you can show that to us and share a little bit about why it's important to have those types of tools so parents can have, and so that they can see what the community is doing to help the schools be more efficient institutions of education. Talk a little bit about this, and we'll let you, state your organization and how people can get a hold of you.
Sounds good. Thanks, Terry. Well, what I'm showing you is the Parent Handbook on Effective Black Parenting. And this particular curriculum was developed by Caring and Improvement for Children. Dr. Kirby Alvey, he had put together a team of Black scholars. It took about 10 years to develop this curriculum. They have taught this parenting class to thousands of parents and educators over the United States since the 1980s. Our staff here, through the resiliency program, we have been trained in this curriculum. To be a trainer, it takes 40 hours of training. Then we can now teach this curriculum to our parents. And what I love about this particular curriculum, it has the foundation of the pyramid to success, that every parent, every African American parent want their children to excel, that they want them to have good jobs, good education, good healthy relationships, loving relationships, good healthy physical habits, and good study habits, resisting street pressure. There is not one parent that I can think that says, no, I don't want my child to work or go to jail, do drugs and drink. No parent wants that for their child. And in this curriculum, it is a 15-week course, once a week, 3 hours that we get together and teach and model and show parents the tools to support what they're doing, that if they got it, it reinforces. Things information that they don't have, that they're able to say, wow, I can use this. And it's basically about praising your child, loving your child, being consistent. And as a parent, when we want our children to have a good job, we have to model that we're modeling, that we're going to work, and even if we're not working, we are looking for a job. We are, using what we have right now to make it better, that we're able to communicate positively. Another one of the sayings in effective Black parenting, that we don't have to use our children's behinds. We help them use their minds, that we encourage them. We don't have to put them down. And then most important, to being proud of being Black, being African American. We have so much richness and talent. And, let's be honest, our children, they don't know their history. And we help our parents begin to teach them their history so they can teach their children their history, to see how rich as a culture we are. And right now, we have actually implemented our first 2 classes here in San Bernardino, California. We teach a class on Saturdays and we teach a class on Monday nights. And we're going to do that throughout the year for the next 3 years. And you are anyone in the community, local or far, you can reach Valley Star Community Services at 909-388-2222. Just ask to speak to Wandalyn Lane and I will be found.
Excellent. And what about a website? Do you have a website?
The website is WLANE@starsinc.com. Actually, that's my email address. And the website is starsinc.com. And that's STARSINC.com.
Very good. Well, we've been with Ms. Wandalyn Lane, Valley Star, and we thank you for taking the time out today to talk about the importance of parent engagement and how we make a difference in the world and lives of our children and the parents and educator that help them succeed. Thank you.